Committee of Indigenous Peoples of Russia.
Thank you, Mr. Co-Chair. I'm speaking on behalf of the International Committee of Indigenous Peoples of Russia. It is a great honor for me to take part in this historic process. The enhanced participation of indigenous peoples in the work of the UN Human Rights Council is strengthening the path of progress of all humanity, in line with the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples and other UN documents. Regarding the item of this session on the accreditation criteria, it is crucial to consider the specificities of a particular socio-cultural region. In many states, there are indigenous peoples who are completely unrecognized by governments, so the criterion of state recognition of indigenous peoples cannot be a determining criterion for accreditation. It is up to indigenous peoples to determine who are indigenous. Regarding indigenous institutions, I have to say, in some states, recognized indigenous institutions, for example, are under extensive control from governments and are therefore a weapon to advance primarily state interests rather than indigenous people's rights. Self-determination and self-identification reflected in the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples in Articles 3, 4, and 33 as one of the most fundamental rights of indigenous peoples, are key principles of accreditation. We should all continue to work towards effective, equal participation of indigenous peoples in the Human Rights Council. To my conclusion, I am very grateful to the UN Voluntary Fund for Indigenous Peoples for the incredible opportunity to participate in this intersessional meeting. Thank you.
Now